Hey, y'all. Somebody is saying, Lord, I want to be healed. God said, lay down those smokes that is damaging your lungs. Somebody is saying, Lord, I want to hear from you. God said, lay down that weed that got you in your mind in another place. Lord, I want to treat my body right. God said, get out that man bed. Get out that woman bed. That unmarried man. That unmarried woman. That married man. That married woman. He said, you should know that your body is a temple for the Holy Spirit that you receive from God and that lives in you. You don't own yourselves. That was 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter, the 19th verse. God said he will deliver you. But you got to want to be delivered. Because that's the thing. We want to ask God for healing, for deliverance, to be set free from bad habits. But we don't want to do the work. We don't want to do the work. We just expect God to come in and just snatch it away. But God said he's waiting on you. You're not waiting on him. When you're tired of feeding the flesh, when you're tired of giving over to the weak flesh, you'll give in. Because sooner or later, you got to start saying, whenever something's being presented to you, and let's just say you're a smoker, and then somebody come around trying to offer you the very thing that you saying that you don't want to do anymore, then you got to learn how to starve that flesh. And, you know, the answer is no now. And I talked about that on my message on yesterday. That instead of saying yes, it's time to say no. Like, you got to learn how to starve the flesh. Because it's not that God not going to do it for you. He'll do it for you. But what you waiting on? Yeah. He said he's not holding you back. And he said that you got to want to come out of darkness. You got to want to come out of that bondage. Whatever that got you tied down, that's holding you down. Whatever the habit is, you have to learn how to separate yourself from that habit. And if you have a habit of, you know, smoking, then distance yourself from people that's smoking. If you hang around people that's smoking, distance yourself from the very person that you keep laying down with. Like God said, I would heal you. I would deliver you. But what you waiting on? So, I talked about how I used to smoke weed. And finally, I just said, you know, I was done. And can't nobody tell me that God cannot heal you from things. That God cannot deliver you from things. Nobody can tell me that. Like, we ready to debate, because I'm going to start throwing out some testimonies to where now you can't tell me that, because I know what I used to do. And I know I used to smoke. I used to drink. I used to lay down with somebody that wasn't even my husband. So I know God would deliver you from things. But you got to want to. You got to say, enough is enough. Like, I'm not going, I'm ready to starve this flesh. Regardless of what the flesh is saying, I'm not going to entertain it. And that's where you have to be. But let me show you, let me tell y'all this testimony. So, when I was out there smoking, it would be a group of us. And it would just be certain ones. And when God had snatched me out of it, it was like, after that, a couple more people stopped doing it. I mean, it was just coming from nowhere. Well, back here last month, and I know it wasn't nobody but God. It was 2 more people that I used to hang around. Because once I stopped doing it, y'all, I couldn't hang around it no more, because that's what you have to do. You got to distance yourself from the very thing that you're asking God to deliver you from. And once I stopped doing it, I just stopped hanging around the crowd. So back here last month, God brought 2 of them right back around to me. And don't y'all know that both of them is smoke free? And I was just sitting there like, huh? Like, for real? Like, I was happy. Because I was just sitting there today, and God was like, tell the testimony how I set everybody free from the very thing that I used to indulge in. And the ones I used to do it with, every one of them free. And I was just so happy. But God was telling me to share that because, you know, the devil is trying to make somebody doubt God. Like, he not going to do it. Better yet, you can't even do it. And that's why some people is still stuck where they is at. Because the enemy is telling you that you can't do it. You can't go without. You can't lay that down. You can't leave that alone. You can't walk away from there. The devil is a liar. And I just wanted to share that testimony because God will do it. And you know, when God deliver you, I had to tell one of the person, they was like, I hope I don't go back. Let me tell you something. And I had to tell them this. And I want to tell somebody else this too. Like I said on my post yesterday, God will put a bitter taste in your mouth. When God deliver you, he deliver you. And really, it's up to you if you go back. Because I have heard people say that they stopped doing something and then they went right back to it. But don't you know God will remove all of that away from you? He will put that taste in your mouth to where no more. I haven't touched it. I haven't drank. I have saved my body. So, you can't tell me God won't deliver you and set you free. And you won't go back to it. And I'm telling you, he will put that taste in your mouth to where, like, when I'm around it, I can't stand it. I can't stand the smell. I can't. So God will deliver you. Don't let the enemy play on your mind and your thoughts and make you feel like that you can't stop doing what you're doing. Like you will always be bound to whatever that you want to get set free from. That ain't nothing but the enemy. Because God will heal you and deliver you from that very thing. But he said he waiting on you. I hope this helps somebody. Bye, y'all.